We lit? All right. It's just a few good guys, you know? Just here to talk out battle rap shit. But don't get packed up, bro. Please don't get packed up. New Era Podcast.
They got it bumping.
Not happening.
Word.
Niggas don't say that when she came for me. She came for me yesterday, boy. I had to put the you win, Diz. You win.
I ain't mad at it though. Philly in the building.
Fat
Philly.
boy, you got your food? You ate your breakfast?
Hands bad. Huh?
No, I'm fat boy. You ate your breakfast already?
Yeah, my nigga, yo. I only took so long because I was cooking for just myself, being lazy and shit, right? And then I heard my girl, so I had to hurry up and make breakfast for two. You feel me? So apologize for being. I mean, I couldn't go
apologize
out like that.
for being foolish. You had to make. You know, you had to make two. You try to be slick. You flick on the low.
No, I had to go back in the house to peace, my nigga. I'm not going back in there to chaos, man. So I'm already about to leave her in the house for like an hour and a half, 2 hours and shit. So
you know they smelled that bacon when it was sizzling, man.
Yeah, y'all niggas is
you thought she was asleep. She smoked that food. She's like, hold on, you ain't make me none either.
My nigga, she came downstairs with a blanket and a pillow and everything, like she was still in the bed. Like, who the fuck is this coming downstairs? My whole bed just walked downstairs.
Yeah, this is stupid,
yeah.
She smelled that food. That's what happened. She's like, oh no.
We best friends right now until I come back in.
Yo, well, let's get into it, man. The reason why we here, you already know. Yo, welcome to New Era Podcast. It's your boy Ben Swayze. I got my guy, the fat one.
Yo, the fattest blogger in the game. I don't care what y'all niggas say that the fattest nigga is me. You know what I'm saying? Big niggas is on deck. You know what I mean? Blogging extraordinaire. I'm in here, man. Let's get to the shits, man.
I mean, we got Freddie, my guy.
Cell Block Freddie. Shout out to Brooklyn Hands.
Wow.
Stabbed me, but I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Cell Block Freddie. That's who we
are. Wow.
I
like that.
Shout out to Brooklyn Hands.
And then we got the newest member of the New Era Podcast, man. Let me make sure I give him the right rollout. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Y'all respect him. He's been in this game since day one. Probably the first media outlet for battle rap as far as like back as I can remember or whatever. We got Dutch KIB. What's goody, bro?
Don DeMarco.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
What's good, y'all? What's going on, man? We here to keep it a buck tonight, man. Today, this morning, the whole 24 hours, man. Just off of Ultimate Madness. We here to spit our narratives, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We brought Dutch in, you know what I mean? Just a quick overview, you know what I mean? We brought Dutch in because, you know what I mean, my guy Mac, that's still all our guys, but he just, you know what I mean, he's focused on other things right now, and we just needed some of that energy back, and we went through a lot of different other prospects, but Dutch just was the first, I mean, the best pick that we thought, as far as just knowledge wise. He's in the field, he know what he's talking about, he keep it 100, and you know what I mean, we already fuck with each other, so you know what I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
Y'all niggas don't like it, so you already know, man. Y'all niggas that crazy B, listen, man. You know what I mean? But nah, Dutch was goody, bro. You know what I mean? Glad that you here with us and shit. Let's get into the shits, bro. Yesterday, Ultimate Madness.
The new season of URL's Ultimate Madness premieres live on Caffeine. Watch as 16 skilled competitors put it all on the line. The two finalists will be battling at one of the culture's most important events, URL's Dome 10.
How we feeling? What y'all get? We gonna start with Dutch. Dutch, what you give it out of 10? What you rate it?
Out of 10? Yo, I might have to get in my Uncle Rob bag and give it like a. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm about to give it like maybe like a. I would say a 7.
Giving it a 7?
Wow.
Wow.
A lot of
Wow.
battle,
Wow.
I'm
a
surprised.
lot of battles didn't. A lot of battles didn't live up to my expectations. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like
Okay.
Okay.
don't get me wrong. Like the Western Conference, as we call it, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
was way better than last week. Don't get me wrong, but like overall, like watching the battles
Mm.
first time in the building, because I'm judging off of first time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, in the stream and shit like that. Like they were as good as I expected. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going off of that. But overall, they were good, but it's not just as good as I expected. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like the Ace and Bad News wasn't as good as I expected, and the
I think that's a
hands,
fact. Yeah.
the hands versus hand, even with what happened, it still was cool. And then even with Don versus Easy, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as good as I expected. You feel what I'm
Hold on,
saying?
bro. This nigga fucking with my number now. I'm about to rethink my whole number.
He making a good ass point, huh?
You feel me? Like the only
Damn.
only solid battle was Fonz and Jay Krueger. You know what I'm saying? The
Damn.
I
quality of
thought
the
all the
battles
battles were
overall.
solid at least. I thought all the battles were
Yeah,
solid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Mm.
agree. I agree. But other than that, that's my number.
Freddie,
I
Freddie,
stand
what,
on it.
Okay.
Freddie, what you gave the event as a whole?
I was gonna go around like an 8 out of 10. I thought, like I said, all the battles were solid. Wasn't no battle really lacking. I think some of the battles didn't meet expectations, like Dutch said.
Mhm.
But I just feel like the energy was there every battle. You feel me? Like every battle was entertaining. So it was like I thought last week y'all went a little high, and I was kind of low last week if y'all remember. I was at like a 7 last week, but I'm up there with like an 8 right now because it matched my energy and I was entertained the whole time. You feel me?
Okay, okay. Me, I would say I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna tell you why. I think that, yeah, man, I'd say
Eight and a
like,
half?
yeah, I'm gonna say that overall, you know what I mean? It was more entertaining than last week. A lot more entertaining. Like I was way
Mm-hmm.
more engaged. Um, I feel like it was a lot more debatable in every single battle. Like I don't think it was like a real clear winner in each and every battle. You know what I mean? Like last week, I could like two of the battles, it was clear who won them shits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have nobody that choked. You had the almost fight shit. You know what I mean? That shit felt like I was back inside of an event. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Right, right.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
did have a choke though. We did have a choke.
I think we had the best battle so far of the first round yesterday. We're gonna get into that with Krueger and Fonz. Overall, like I was highly entertained. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know like when these shits drop, people is gonna watch them more than once. Like sometimes you might just watch like when your Honor and fucking Squeako drop, niggas probably watched it once or didn't even watch it at all. I think this week when every single battle drop, niggas gonna watch it maybe one. They gonna watch it once or watch it twice.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
fat,
The entertainment factor was there.
yeah, entertainment factor was through the roof. Fat boy.
All right. I walked in 1 out of 10. I walked into this shit on 11. Like I was super excited for the Western Conference. I probably walked out of it on probably about a 7 and an 8 or 8, somewhere in there.
So
Like
7.5.
I thought that, yeah, I think the battles were okay. I think all the battles except for Krueger and Fonz, I think they took a little while to heat up. Somewhere around the second or maybe the third, the battle like
Mm.
really heated up towards the end of them. And for all the shit talking that we got leading into this week, it didn't necessarily match what we got. The one thing, y'all know I gotta give one of these every week. The one thing I want to say that I noticed more than anything, right, towards the end of this event, or at the very end, you got Easy the Block Captain and Fonz talking hella shit, like a whole face off breaking out, right? And then on the opposite side, you got Brooklyn Hands and you got Ace not saying much. And I'm saying the first thing I'm thinking is Surf. Like, my nigga, this is how y'all become the stars, bro. You can't be like, nah, we just gonna wait till next week. My nigga, sell your fight. Sell your fucking fight. This is how you make yourself a star. You coming in there with no energy to your next battle. we don't know what we getting out of that next battle. But I know what type of energy is coming for Easy the Block Captain and Fonz. So y'all niggas gotta be mindful of that when y'all in front of the camera. Y'all on prime time right now. Can't be like that, bro.
Yeah, I think that they're going. I think they're gonna. One thing about Ace, bro, he know how to sell a fight. I think Ace gonna sell that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not too worried about that part as far as right then and there, because I think once they do their face offs and then just going forward, I think Ace gonna sell it. I don't know if Brooklyn Haynes is going. You know what I mean? Feed into it.
Yeah.
But I think Ace gonna do his part. What did y'all think about the judging yesterday?
I felt like the judging was what it was last week, bro. I think you can nitpick at any given moment on any judge based on your opinion of the battle.
Right.
And I think some fans just a little more extreme than others with what they felt. So, I mean, everybody's judging battles differently, but I think if you coming after one particular judge for one opinion of a battle, I think you're doing the most right now. Like, fam, they saw a battle that they saw. You can't tell them what they saw, bro. It is what it is.
That's a fact.
Just to jump in here real quick.
Go ahead.
The only thing I have with the judging, yo, is that I feel like they should definitely be more detailed. I would say, like, maybe aside Tony Bro and Rita, I feel like Uncle Rod and Knowledge should be more detailed in, explaining who and why they, you know what I'm saying, why they gave this round to this person or why they gave the battle to this person. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, 25K is on the line. You really have to give the reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, I like what he said. Nah, bro, get into the facts. Like, all right, this round, I like what he said here. I thought he could have did this, and that's why I gave the battle to so and so. You know what I'm saying? It's 25.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, my G. Like, it's a lot harder. Like, even when I rewatched it, right? I picked certain people to win the battle, bro, and I rewatched it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, it's a lot harder right then and there, bro, to, like, really on the spot, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, battle rap is like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's close. Especially when it's not, like, easy, when nobody choking. Niggas is both coming with it and shit like that. It's easy to just be like, oh, I got this person winning or I got that person winning. And it's easy for somebody to kind of be like, yo, why the fuck they picked this person for? You know what I mean? But I think the judges got it right. Everybody that won yesterday, I think deserved to win, or if they didn't, it was like right there. It wasn't really like, you know what I mean, clear cut. But I think the judges got it right. I'm not mad at the judges.
I think all four battles were debatable. So it was like I don't think there was an argument where it's like anybody really got robbed, except for one battle that we'll get into. But for the most part, they were all real debatable. They were all real close.
Yeah, I mean,
it could go either way.
Yeah, I'm gonna still get into that. I'm gonna get into that part too. We're gonna get into that part too. So let's start this shit off. Your first battle
one other thing before we get into the battles, man. What's up with this fan voting system shit? Like, how are the fans voting? I don't get that at all.
Yeah, well, when I spoke to P yesterday, you know what I mean, he told me because I hit him up about it, like, you know what I mean, like I fucked with the event overall. Just something with the voting thing got to just get worked out. He said that they working on it. That's something big that they definitely gonna work on for next week. I think that the first day, day one, it was when the name pops up, how many likes that they get. But I think yesterday they did it through the Twitter, because the Twitter one was up, and on the Twitter one, Brooklyn Hands was winning on the Twitter poll.
I was just confused because I'm like, is it the comments that we're typing as we're watching? Like, what is the voting system? I didn't know.
Yeah,
they gotta be more clear with that, bro.
Absolutely.
You have to say that on the caffeine feed. Go to Twitter right now, or as the battle is ending, say for the end of this battle, please go to Twitter. We're gonna give you a couple minutes to hit up Twitter and place your vote so we can get everybody accounted for. Because I literally did not vote, and when I made a comment on caffeine, everybody liked that shit. Like, it went through the roof, the numbers. So it's like I wasn't the only one. You had thousands of people watching this right now, and niggas didn't vote.
But I see a lot of niggas saying that he got robbed, and we gonna get into that, yo, because I don't know, bro. We gonna get into that, bro. I don't know. First battle of the night, man. They announced it before the shit dropped, before they started up. Ace versus Bad News. I want to say let's get into that, but I don't know what it is.
I want to get into it too tomorrow, tonight, whenever, nigga.
Tomorrow?
I don't give a fuck.
Tomorrow.
Whatever.
Tomorrow.
What are you talking about, man?
He know what I'm talking about.
I don't know shit, folk.
He know.
You tripping.
He know.
I'm ready to get into whatever we got to get into though.
Rapping.
Yeah.
This seemed different, y'all. I can't call it.
Oh, you can't call it, bro.
It seems this energy seemed different.
It's regular.
Yeah.
This shit regular.
You know what I'm talking about.
This shit regular. When niggas think they litty,
You know what I'm talking
when
about.
niggas think they litty but they not,
He know what
this
I'm
shit
talking
regular.
Yo.
This shit regular.
What's going on right now?
When niggas think they litty
Y'all
but
trying
they
to
not,
prank me right now? You all right? Ace,
niggas
what
think
is
they
that,
lit, but
man?
they
Come
not.
on, man. Ace, I mean, what is that, bro?
It's an envelope.
You put it on the
Yeah.
table for a reason, bro. Like, what we doing right now, man?
Ask him.
I can't ask me none. That's your angle.
I ain't got no angle.
Dog, this is different.
Oh, this is your angle.
I don't have no angle.
Obviously.
I don't do angles, man. I rap.
Obviously.
A lot of fucking talk about this shit. It was one of the first clips. Shout outs to Dree from Champion. He dropped a little clip of the face off, and like people was already hyped from there. You know what I'm saying? I think that it was a lot of betting on that. I know I lost some chicken on that battle alone. You know what I mean? I lost some bread on that battle, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. But
We told you, Ben. We
But
told you, son. Like, we really did,
all
son.
right. The battle, right? The battle starts. Bad News. I'll say the good and the bad with him. I think the good thing with Bad News was he got through his material pretty clearly. I think he had like one stumble in one of the rounds, but he got through his material clearly. He had a lot of OBC in there, but he also had a lot of good shit in there as well. I think the OBC outweighed the good material, but it was so much material. Like if it was like a counter, like I know niggas always say it's not boxing, so don't say that. But if a nigga throwing mad punches, right, and mad of them shits is bum ass jabs, but there is some good ones, some good heavy hits in there as well. But he's connecting a lot of them shits. You know what I mean? I think it's hard. I mean, you giving him points, you still got to give him points for them shits, but it's also taking away points, I guess, also, right? Because of the OBCs, so I get it. Ace, it seemed like he was taking long to get to the punch, but when he was getting to that shit, he was getting to that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Here's the thing with me, like before I just pass it on to one of y'all, I want people to understand, like, this is battle rap, you know what I mean? Like this shit is, to me, this shit is a sport. This is like if I'm a Knicks fan, which I'm not, but you know what I mean? Like if I was a Knicks fan, every game the Knicks play, I'm rooting for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like. Or if I don't like the Lakers and shit when the Lakers play, I'm not rooting for the Lakers to win. You know what I mean? Like that's just me, even when the game is going on. But after this shit go on, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't a Kobe fan, but when it was all said and done, that nigga's one of the greatest. You know what I mean? Like I gotta give him his props. So all that, like niggas love saying, yo, Ben, you a hater, you hating on this nigga, and I'm like, yo, bro, I have no I gain nothing by hating on Ace. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At all. I don't gain more followers. I don't gain more views. Nothing like that. Like when I see him, it's still a respect factor there. But I think that I thought he was gonna lose that battle. It is what it is. He won. Salute to him.
Okay.
So
Dutch, let me ask you this before we all get into the winners and shit. Who we thought won? We know Bad News explained what he thought was in the envelope, the whole angle situation, and Ace ended up not using it. Do you think that hurt Bad News, or do you think it gave him points?
I feel honestly, I feel like it's no win and there's no lose and no gain. Like it's kind of like in the middle because he prepared himself for it, which is good. But at the same time, the preparation that he had, he could have used that for other bars directly addressing something else about Ace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was very smart on Ace's part to do that and kind of negate whatever he had originally for Ace.
Did you take points away from him for doing that? I mean, did you give points to Ace for doing that and take away points for Bad News for addressing it?
Nah.
Keep it a band though.
Really didn't have no, I'm being serious. No, I didn't, because it had nothing to do with that really didn't impact the battle for me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just going strictly off the material.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And off the material, I had Ace winning. And to be honest, like the second round was kind of close because I just rewatched it, and News had a stumble in his second too.
They both did.
What I'm saying?
They both had a stumble in the second.
Did,
yeah.
son. They both did have a stumble in the second. You know what I'm saying? So that actually makes that a little bit closer.
Does that cancel out when that happens for you guys when you're judging it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Go
ahead, Dutch. My bad.
Nah, but like even like with that, man, I might have to give that second round to Ace because Ace had some
So
shit.
did you had Ace with a 30 clip?
Now I do. Before I didn't remember the stumble that News had. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But looking at it again, I was like,
Yeah, I
oh
gave
snap,
News the
News
second.
stumbled. Oh, matter
I
of
think
fact,
it
News
came
had
down
some
to the
injury.
first, but you know what I'm saying. I definitely, I mean, I get it.
Let me
I
say
get what
this
you're
real
saying.
quick. Real quick, let
News
me say this.
OBCs hurt him bad, yo. Like them shits hurt him
But
bad. Like that Tay Rock big cap and all that. Like it was so much of that. I'm like,
yeah,
yo, bruh. Like, nah, you can't. This is for 25K, bro. And shout outs to Cortez. You know what I mean? When he hit me yesterday, he said something, yo, that like made sense to me. He said, yo, for 25,000, yo, if you can't take your pen to that next level, like you gotta really like restart rethinking things, yo, because it's like with this much money on the line, like when niggas get certain battles, right? Like a nigga get rum nitty, right? Certain battlers, they know it's like, yo, I could die badly against this nigga, so I gotta be the best version of myself. Like, and they're gonna write the best shit. Niggas wasn't writing the best shit, bro. Like niggas was just they was just writing almost. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, yo, this is for 25,000. You gotta take your shit, you gotta break through that ceiling. Like you gotta go to another level that certain people is just not doing right now. Some people are, some people just not doing it. I'm gonna keep it 100.
how about the fact that some people can't?
That too. That's exactly what it is. Niggas just can't. They can't take it to that next level. It's showing. It's obviously showing, bro. What you thought about that, Freddie? That battle?
It was close. It was real close for me. I kind of had a different approach than Dutch said. Like for me, the angle that wasn't used, but Bad News still explained them. That was kind of the deciding factor for me. Like that's how close it was, because it was like at the end of the day, even though it was fire what you wrote, and I don't know if you came up with that on the spot, like in a day, or if you had it in a tuck for when somebody brought it up. But like at the end of the day, you used a lot of time on that, and it didn't really gain you no points. I didn't deduct you points, but it didn't really gain you no points. It's like you're wasting time at the end of the day. And for me, I feel like Ace did take that second. That's what it came down to, and I had Ace 2-1.
I'm gonna keep it a whole band. First of all, y'all can hear me clearly because Ben Swayze paid for the juice I'm drinking today. Yeah, man. I'm feeling good. Yeah, man.
I was waiting for him to pack me up, yo. I'm just like,
I've been on
I'm trying to
this
talk
nigga
through his
Ben
rounds and all
helmet.
that.
I'm tired of you trying to sell us this nigga Bad News. This nigga is way more delivery and passion than he is bars and material. This shit
Talk
be
about it,
boring. This shit don't be landing. He can rap for minutes and minutes and minutes, and I'll be like, fam, what did you just say right now that I'm supposed to give a fuck about? Not to mention the nigga okey doked you with a fucking empty envelope, and you went in there and tried to rap against some shit that you didn't even hear.
Yeah,
My nigga, you got rope doped. For 25K, you supposed to stay focused on your shit and out-rap this nigga. Meanwhile, you rapping against a nigga who known for not being clean through all his material all the time. You should have been completely focused on just staying clean and not giving the judges a reason to pick this nigga, but you didn't. You didn't. You worried about the bullshit, and you gave us a whole bunch of old-ass bars that we don't care about and a bunch of mediocre shit that wasn't hitting. None of that shit was crazy. None of it. Now, on the other side, you got Ace. He did his thing. I thought he was cool. He also had his stumbles. But at the end of the day, he was able to mind game a nigga before the battle even started, and it worked. He didn't even have to try hard.
Bro, the nigga Ace said, yo, I bet, he said, dig this. I bet having no plans for death when death plans for you is a big bitch. Niggas don't like to talk about pallbearers or who they gonna carry to that big ditch. It don't matter, because after I make bad pass, the rest of your team gonna have to pick six.
That was nasty.
Right, bro.
That was nasty.
That? I ain't gonna hold you. That sealed the deal, bro. I was like, yo, nah, yeah, he's wild.
And that connected to the machine bar, that shit.
Yo, what, bro?
Hold on. Now, before y'all say anything, let me ask you a question. Give me some material, because I know I haven't rewatched any of it. I wanted to come in.
I got some material from Bad News, but
Give me some material from Bad News that's even close to the shit that
it's not close. I'm not gonna hold you. It's not close. He had the only thing we got in common.
I'm looking.
Is if it ain't about Alicia Key, then I'm smoking Aces.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
Ben.
that was
Ben.
that was OBC. I'm not gonna hold
that
you.
was good.
He said
He
something.
He
Wait,
doing
hold
every
on,
battle.
hold on,
He
hold
give you
on.
nothing.
Hold
He
on.
give
That
you
was-
nothing.
He said something that was
bro.
fire though. That was low key. Like I thought about it. I'm like, oh, now that's hard. He said, yo, that's G shit. I really came up on some street shit. I got some folks that'll still cook crack with the same fork that we eat with. Yo,
That's crazy.
that was GD shit. All of that right there. Yo, that was some real gangster disciple shit. Like folks, fork. Yo, bro.
Got him! Got him! Oh!
Nobody's in the house eating off a crack fork. Stop it, my nigga. We not doing that, bro. I didn't buy it when he said
Nah,
it. We
yo.
not doing that. Pack that shit up, bro.
Nah, bro, you
Take off the
bugging.
cape, Ben.
Niggas
Take
is
off the
definitely,
cape,
bro. If niggas is cooking, bro,
Take off the cape.
nah, you
Y'all
wildin',
niggas
fat
eating
boy.
off crack forks.
Take
Fuck
off
outta
the
here,
cape,
bro.
Ben. Put it
You
down.
not, your man does this every battle, and that's why I went into it the way I did. No diss to this nigga, bro. He
Yeah, it
tries
is a
hard.
diss to
I
him,
give
bro.
that every battle that nigga
It
gives
is a
mad
diss to
love.
him, bro. Don't do
But
that.
I can't, dog.
He said, "He's trying hard."
I
Give him-
tried,
give him
You
a
yo.
trophy.
definitely
Give
trying
him
to
a
go at
trophy.
him, bro.
Like the nigga
Give him,
had
give him
mad
give him a
energy.
sticker. Give him a sticker.
Yes, give
Fat
him
boy,
a
do you
gold
give him-
star,
Do you give him points if he came up with that shit in a day, or do you think he had it on tuck?
bro. All his material to me be like he wrote it the day before. Like this shit, like all right, I just thought of this right now,
I'm talking
and
about
that's
the
how I
part where he
feel.
addressed the shit though, where he addressed the envelope.
He definitely wrote that shit the day the
That's
night
how we
before,
got the
bro.
stumble.
Definitely.
That's why he stumbled. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Definitely
nah,
wrote-
yo, shout out
it's
to
crazy.
Core in the building,
Real
yo. Yo, nah.
Real quick,
We tried
real
bad
quick,
news,
real quick before we end it off, right? Bad News was talking wild crazy on the face-off, saying that Ace be stumbling, Ace be choking, and then he came in there, you know what I'm saying, in the second round
Nah.
stumbling off of some false information that Ace was.
But tell me, you don't
doing
get points
the
for that?
face-off.
Nah, hold on.
Nah.
No. We're not doing that. So you don't get no credit, yo, for writing damn near half of a new round without stumbling through it to address something like snitching, because snitching is a big accusation. Let's not get it fucked
He
up,
never
bro.
said it was snitching though.
Bro,
He
he's
never
Put
did.
an envelope up.
bro. He damn
He
near did.
Assumed. He assumed.
Bro, he
If you
asked
know
him.
you
He
getting
said, "Yo, I'm
snitched,
uncomfortable."
if you know
You
you
put
getting
it,
snitched.
yo, bro. If somebody said, "Yo, I'm
getting-
uncomfortable around you," they put a yellow folder on there and say, "Yo, what you spent your money? What you gonna spend your $25K on? Lawyer fees?" What that sound like,
People
bro?
don't
What are you
touch
talking
it.
about?
You
I
gotta wait
assume
till
that's
the IRS
going
gets
towards
something.
that. Like
You say right then and there, I didn't. You're like, yo,
Yo.
you talking about my case? I didn't.
Yo, bro,
snitch.
my biggest issue with bad news, bro, was you got to stop with the OBC, yo. You got to just take your pen to the next
That
level.
was the biggest
That's
thing.
the
Right
biggest
there,
thing,
right
bro.
there.
That's the
Reggie
biggest
OBC
thing.
strain.
And that
Crazy.
battle comes down to the first round, bro, because let's not get it fucked up. Yo, Ace, yeah, he has some shit, bro. But yo, he take real long to get to the fucking punch, my G. Like he takes a while to get to that shit, bro. Within that 2 minutes, I want to say he had about 7 or 8 punches in 2 minutes. Because he starts off so slow.
It's unorthodox. It's different.
So what do you give Bad News in that first round? The Ace Hood ball where he said the bezel dropped.
I didn't watch. No, I didn't rewatch the first
Fuck,
round.
we heard that a million times, dog.
Yeah, bro.
Nah,
The
I'm not.
Bull released the release, the last dance. What you giving him, bro? The Ace in the hole, and mind you, the Ace of mean name flips.
That was fire to me. I like that.
Terrible.
You think that shit was terrible? He said they gave me Ace I mean. He said I'm gonna leave Ace I mean. He said I'm gonna do him so bad niggas gonna be on Twitter with Ace I memes. Niggas ain't fuck with that.
No.
No.
Yo,
You shitting me? Ben.
Alright.
So Ben, you need to stop this.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't think it was that bad. I think niggas was over.
Now.
I think niggas was over criticizing him, bro. I think niggas do that with a lot of battlers, bro. I think some battlers, yo, bro. I think some battlers
Okay.
get away
No,
with
no.
bullshit and niggas say it's fire, and some niggas got okay shit and niggas be like, yo, that shit was super trash. Like,
Okay, Ben.
that
Okay,
nigga was
Ben,
yo,
hold
bro.
on.
No, we're not doing that. That nigga was 10 times better than fucking Gunpowder Pat, and y'all niggas was on here last week telling me that Gunpowder Pat had some fire shit. No, he didn't.
We never said that. We said.
Let me ask you a question. All right, here we go, right? You got to pay battlers. Would you have paid that nigga $25K for a performance like that?
There's a lot of niggas I wasn't gonna pay for their performances for shit like that.
talking
Boot
about
Bando
that.
made it to the next
I'm
room.
talking about that nigga.
Yo,
Would
bro.
you have paid the $25K for that?
If he wanted, yeah, I'm gonna pay. If I have to pay it, I'm gonna pay it. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my
It wasn't
God.
$25K worth of bars. It wasn't a
we go with that
25,000
Harlem
performance. Bro,
Yo.
it wasn't a 25,000
The Harlem
performance. I'm not
Flintstones.
saying that. I'm not
I
saying it was.
swear, I'm gonna buy a whole MacBook and I'm gonna run the show so we can mute this nigga sometime. Yo, this nigga is bugging. You bugging, bro. You not paying $15K for that or even 10. That shit was mediocre, mid,
You
bro.
ain't paying
Come on,
$5
fam.
for that shit. Nah, B.
And he know that, bro.
All right, so at the end of the day, I had it debatable. I got to rewatch the first, but I gave the second to Bad News and the third to Ace. I didn't rewatch the first. Yeah, Fat Boy, how you had it? You had a 3-0 or 2-1?
I had a 2-1. I felt like you could have edged him that second round. Personally, what's the nigga Bad News? I felt like you could have gave him the second, but we talk. You know I don't like talking about this nigga, bro. Let's just go to the next joint because I'm not. I don't want niggas already packing me up in the comments. Saying I'm being petty on this nigga. Let's just don't do this, dog. Let's just don't, bro. His battle's the same to me. A bunch of yelling and a bunch of yelling and energy and no real content that you give a fuck about. Okay, it don't hit. It don't hit, bro. It don't work. Sorry.
All right. Well, he won. You know what I mean? Ace won. You know what I mean? It's no.
Next battle.
I don't think he got robbed. I don't think Bad News got robbed and nothing like that. I'm not running with that either. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Next battle, I want to say battle of the event.
25 bands.
My money.
What?
My money.
Fonz J. Krueger. Let's get into it. What's up?
My money. You said it.
What's up?
That's my bread.
Loud,
How?
nigga.
How?
Fuck you talking about?
What loud niggas do?
Loud, nigga.
What loud niggas do?
Yeah.
We smoke niggas like you, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Plain
Yeah.
ass nigga.
Reggie Pack
Bristol,
over there.
nigga.
It's a
Loud
Reggie
shit.
Pack.
Let's
Nigga
get
Dre
that out
Dennis
the
can't
way.
even get back on you.
Are you
already.
talking? Stop talking about
you
other
talking about-
niggas.
you talking
I'm
about
here.
loud niggas.
I'm
You
here.
talking about
Talk
loud
to me.
niggas.
I'm here. Don't
Yeah.
talk about Dre. Don't talk about Fonz.
You
Talk
here.
to me,
You
nigga.
here. You
I'm
here
here,
because
nigga.
of him.
I'm here,
You
nigga.
here because of
Don't
him.
talk about them, nigga.
You here
What
because of
talking
him.
about?
You here because of Holmes.
Talking about another nigga. Talk to
What
me.
you do? What you do?
Talk
You
to
take time
me.
off.
So far, the whole first round, I think it was better than Sick and Jada Nightwing, and I think it was better than Luke Castro and K Chaos. I think them niggas was wilding, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Better than Sick and
I can't get that because at the end of the day, we gotta respect the fact that those brothers were more clean. There was a couple stumbles in this battle, and that matters. Even though it was the quality it was fire, but you know what I'm saying. To say it was the best battle, it's tough, but it's up there though. It's like the top, definitely the top
I was
three.
gonna say that for sure.
All right, so this battle right here, right? This shit was like a parallel. I tweeted. This shit was like a parallel universe of fucking Av and JC. Like these niggas is not on that level, but you clearly see the fucking potential, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Both these niggas, like when we say take it to that next level, they took it to that next level in that battle, but they could keep. I think it's still another level that they could reach. Like Av said, he want to battle. Av said that he's gonna battle Fonz. I think Av is gonna make Fonz go to that next level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just keeping it a band though. Like, how y'all judge this battle, bro? Like off the first watch, and this is what I'm talking about, like, cause Rita caught a lot of flack for this. Rita had Krueger winning, right? She picked Krueger. I said during the live and on Twitter, I got Krueger winning the first and the third. Bro, I rewatched that shit, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That nigga Fonz might have caught a 30 clip. Low key.
You can argue the only
low key, bro. He might have caught a 30.
Yeah, the only debatable round to me is the third. That you can argue either way. But I think, like Dutch said, man, in the group chat, that was a gentleman's 30, man. That Fonz was wigging, bro.
Yo, Fonz was like, Fonz was wildin'. Nigga said, fuck all that loud talk, cause when bullets start to travel, they can mute you. Like, yo, that was
crazy.
Nah, bro.
Fonz, I had Krueger going into this, right? And I'm gonna say this. I feel like Krueger is the first example of, just based on the way he rapped in this battle, just the first nigga that probably needed the whole 3 minutes because he couldn't get his shit off until really in the third. And it's like he didn't have bad rounds. I felt like when Fonz hit him with that God tier second round, That shit was off the fucking planet, my nigga.
Yeah.
When he bodied him with that nigga tried to come back and he opened that second up crazy. He couldn't match it, yo. He needed more material to even come close to what that nigga did in the second. And when it hit the third round, I said, okay, Krueger fighting in this third, but it's too late. I had you down 2-0 before we even got to the third, and I edged him the third. But it was you lost already, dog. You down 2-0. It was over for me.
Yo, bro, Fonz second, when he said, I skip cut around you, like the name on a birthday cake.
That was crazy.
Lord, have mercy.
Nah, you came with floss. I came with a string around the cake.
Around the cake, bro. I died. That was in the first. I stopped like, oh my God,
yo,
bro.
Dutch.
He was wild.
He said,
nigga,
yeah, it's loud. You can smell him through the bag. Oh, my Lord.
Nigga said smacking me.
Shit.
He said he too slim. This nigga's a child. The machete will take a limb. Soon as I get to swinging it round, because I won't stop swinging at J leg till J peg. I'm talking about the visuals foul.
Thank God for my reefer, man. This shit good.
Visual foul.
Oh, God.
Bro,
That was
I'm not gonna
wild.
hold you. He was getting in his bag, yo. He was getting in his bag, yo.
He was.
Nigga had the Rocky and Bullwinkle shit. The moose in your hair, the man bun. Yo, bro.
That was different. That was different.
The crowbar Brandon Lee bar.
That was different.
That was crazy.
The nigga caught size. I ain't even peeped this bar that Krug said though, and Cole was like, nah, that was wordplay, Ben. You ain't even peep that. Nigga Krueger told him, he said, yo, I won't go back on the word, grip a Mac and I swerve, ride up on the sidewalk to get the shot off. I'm trying to flatten the curve. So F discussion, this gonna end up with me under arrest or something. 25K like the WNBA. We gonna he said we got we shoot for next to nothing.
Bro.
That one stopped.
It was some bars in this battle, bro.
Nah, Krueger was wilding. When he said mini tech, compressor, short and silent. Like, come on, son.
Yo, bro, that flatten the curve bar. I'm like, oh yeah, nah, he on his bully. Yo, Krueger gonna be one of those ones, yo. Like
nigga said, rifle with the sweet view. I'm resorting to the resort scope with next. That shit was.
Yo, I want to say something without getting packed up. Can niggas give me a little bit of? All right. I'll just say it. Fuck it. I feel like the way Krueger delivered his material, the way he set it up, just because of this point, because he can paint a picture so clearly, it got that surf feel to it. Like if the way you say your shit,
you know what's funny about that,
bro?
You know what's funny about that?
Feel it when that nigga talk,
yo.
bro.
You know what's funny about that? The nigga,
feel it,
when I rewatched it on Surf Live. Nigga, Surf was like, yo, this nigga's ass. Surf was like, yo, this nigga is ass, bro.
That's crazy.
Nigga, Surf do not fuck with that nigga, bro. Yeah, Surf is bugging. Nigga said we lead sparking, revolver spinning out the blue, is hedgehogging.
Yeah. I like this nigga, bro. I'm sorry.
Me too.
That nigga can paint
Me too.
a picture, dog.
Me too.
What Surf seeing, that nigga can paint the fuck out of a picture, but my nigga, you got punched to death. He beat you to death in the first 2 rounds to me.
He did.
Another thing I didn't like was Krueger was wasting times on slogans and shit. Like, come on, bro. You don't need your slogan in this tournament. You know
so
get right.
Niggas ain't even. I didn't even know he had a slogan. I thought that was just part of the bars.
He got
the opening to his third. The opening to his third was a slogan.
That's a slogan.
Niggas said they say getting shot is an out of body experience when it's a body to come back to.
Oh my yo.
I had to hit the nigga up like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. That one? Yeah, that's the one.
Bro.
When he said, I put it's like putting the cable in my kid's name. I'm gonna use my 9.
Yeah, yo, Core, I'm definitely gonna bring you in after we go over these next 2 battles real quick, bro. Trust me. Cause we had a whole conversation. I definitely want to let the fans hear what you got to say about these battles. Cause you had some, but the nigga Fonz and Krueger, bro, like I said, on first watch, I had Krueger 2-1, and I watched it 2 more times, bro. I watched it again last night, and I watched it again this morning, the whole battle. I think I got Fonz with a 30 clip, bro. Not gonna hold you. Every time I
Niggas
watch it,
got
the nigga
history,
Fonz
yo.
shit just
I'm
getting
not
better
even
and better.
Yeah,
That shit
Fonz
crazy.
material. And like I said in the fucking in the caffeine, like yo, this battle got super replay value. You can watch this over and over, bro. You're not gonna be disappointed, dog. This one of them ones. This was a goodie. This was a super goodie.
Yeah, I watched that again this morning. That one was crazy.
I'm not going.
That shit hit the fucking URL app. Niggas is gonna be that man. If you didn't see it live, niggas.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say classic yet. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still some small things in that battle that like you could nitpick about. You know what I mean? The shit was only 2 minutes. Niggas was calling time on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like Krueger with the slogans at the end. It's shit you could nitpick about, but it definitely got wild replay value. It's one of the best battles for up and comers. I'll say that. You know what I mean? But it is one of those ones. I think the judges got it right. You know what I mean? Even like I said, even with Rita picking Krueger, it was like I'm not even mad at her for saying that, bro, because I did the same shit. And it's like when you gotta like that's one of them battles that like you gotta rewatch that shit a couple times to really get everything and really be like, yo, hold on, who really won this battle? So I'm not mad at that, yo, at all. Yeah. Next battle.
Here we go. Come on. I've been waiting for this.
Yo,
come on.
These niggas gotta chill, bro. Yo, Brooklyn Hands versus Big Hand, yo.
Cameron, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. All right then, so cut it out. We're gonna do it. I don't do this camera shit, man. I'm letting y'all know that now, man.
The camera shit, what we here for? That's why they got us here.
That's why you here.
No, you here for this camera shit too.
I'm not here for this. I'm here to hear you talk and look stupid.
They here to put you on. You here for them niggas to put you on camera. You here for them niggas to film you. They want to film you.
All that energy. I preserve mine for outside, man. This
That's
indoor
cool too.
Shit, man. I'm not an indoor
I got
type
indoor
nigga.
and
You
outside
hear me?
energy. We all know that. Like
Cody Allen, man. Born and fucking raised. You hear me?
But you Brooklyn Hands. But you fucking Brooklyn Hands.
Look at
Where the Coney at in that?
Look at that.
Where the Coney at? Ain't no Coney in that.
There you go.
I hear Brooklyn.
Yeah, Coney Island, same thing.
Brooklyn Hands, not Coney Island Hands. Brooklyn Hands.
All right, so are you Pennsylvania hand? Fuck is
No,
you talking about?
I'm Philadelphia big hand.
What you talking about?
I'm Philadelphia
big hand.
It ain't no.
I know that this wasn't gonna happen, yo. All this like the extra shit and all that, bruh. Like I felt it, yo. I felt it. Like yo, both these niggas is aggressive. Neither one of them niggas like getting touched or niggas too close to them. And like yo, bro, I'm just glad they made it through this shit. I know the caffeine people was probably watching this shit like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, nigga, so Keith and them. Damn, dog, you scared me, man.
Like,
They put up the.
we'll be right. Niggas ain't even put the elevator music. Like, niggas just cut the stream. Yo.
Do that, bro.
Yo. Alright, do that. Fat Boy, get into it first, man. What you thought about that battle, yo?
I'm gonna start with that. Fam, this is URL. We yell, yeah. We clap. We let the niggas tussle. We break it up. We get back. We do not cut footage or go to black caffeine. That's not what we do in this culture, my nigga.
Let it play out.
All that footage, that energy is part of this battle. You cannot cut that out, bro.
Cut that
I don't
out.
give a fuck if it's just audio playing. It ain't nobody in the camera. We need that audio. We gotta hear all that shit.
We gotta hear all of that. All of that is used.
At the end of all of this, though, at the end of this battle, though, this nigga Big Hand won this battle. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can have Brooklyn Hands all y'all want. I'm not saying he wasn't dope in some parts, but Big Hand was talking to this nigga.
Big Hand?
The second and the third. Big Hand.
Yeah, you gotta rewatch that, bro. You gotta rewatch that, bro. You gotta rewatch that, bro.
Fam, I felt like Big Hand was on his shit. He was saying some shit in that battle, bro.
Wow.
I had him winning the second and the third round. I mean, come on, bro. I get that niggas is impressed by the style that Brooklyn Hands brings to the table, and the nigga.
It's not just that, bro.
Shit. The wordplay is crazy. The lyricism is off earth. I'm not gonna hold you. But it wasn't like that for the entire battle. It wasn't like that for the extent of all 3 rounds. And I felt like Big Hand was cooking for the extent of his
really
second
wasn't.
and third,
He really
bro.
wasn't, bro. He really. I'm telling you.
Maybe I need to go back.
You definitely got to go back.
You
Definitely got to go back, bro. Because I had Big Hand winning off the first watch. I watched it again. That nigga Brooklyn Hands definitely took the first and the second. Now I spoke to French yesterday, right?
He didn't take the second. He choked in the second. How could he take the second?
He didn't choke. He had like a stumble. It was like a. He put his hands over his face, bro. He put his hands over his face and ran that bar back.
Choke, bro.
It wasn't a choke, bro. It wasn't a choke.
What? Y'all don't think it was a choke? That was a clear choke.
I had it as a choke.
Thank you. He spent the whole third round talking about Suge.
That part I wasn't really.
Was his best
who
round.
was that? Uncle Ra? Uncle Ra was mad at that. Yeah, I wasn't really tripping off of that. The material was still
It was
okay.
fire.
Nah,
but
but still,
this is
I
for
just
25K. You got to kill the op in front of you.
yeah,
You
man.
can't waste a whole round. A few shots is different. You know what I'm saying?
I see Core in the chat saying that Brooklyn Hands is clearly the better right. I do not disagree at all,
I don't
bro.
disagree neither.
I don't disagree at all. But I felt like just looking at the battle from what the content we got from both, I felt like Big Hand was cleaner and he did better, bro. He just did
Brooklyn
better.
Hands got the first clear.
Yo, the nigga Brooklyn Hands told him in his second round, bro. He said, "You want praise on smack? I was raised on smack. I had to witness my DNA battle twerk. Out of 2 O's, I did 1 for 8 until the next 29 felt even worse. Up to this day, I lent a hand. I watched the DE send brother 31st. You know, DNA versus twerk dropped on December 18th, and it was on and dropped December 31st. That's what I'm saying, bro. His shit was layered, bro. That's the way Brooklyn Hands is, bro. Nah, bro. He said it. I don't have to explain it. He said it.
Come on. I know he doesn't explain it. He doesn't
it
explain
was
it.
fire.
Nobody catches that bar.
Yeah, it was fire because he ran it back and he explained. It wasn't fire because we was catching all of it. I'm not saying the writing wasn't good. I'm saying it only hit because when he said, you know, this person versus this person that dropped on, I was like, oh damn, I didn't even peep he was doing that.
Crazy,
That's when
bro.
it was fire. It wasn't while he was fucking saying it, bro. It wasn't that.
Bro, the whole Corona shit, bro, like with the distance still and all that, the fucking the pyramids, nah, bro, like I don't know.
It's different. You never heard nothing like that.
Dutch, what you thought about that battle, bro? Hold on. Oh shit, Dutch was muted. Yo, Dutch, you was muted the whole time. Oh shit. I don't know why.
My bad.
You muted me, son?
Nah, I ain't muted you. You muted yourself, nigga. I'm like, where the fuck Dutch went?
Why do you not let me speak?
Yo, don't mute Dutch, yo. That nigga still mad at that motherfucking bad news.
That Amazon angle in the third, like, come on, bro, that's dope. Who the fuck would think Brooklyn Hands will work at Amazon? Like, that's just a crazy thought in my head. Like,
It's funny, but I think that round was beatable also. But it's just that Brooklyn Hands spent too much time on Suge. But that was definitely a beatable round. This was not the best big hand that I've seen.
Like Ali hand was snapping in that third.
Dutch, let me hear Dutch thoughts. Dutch, get at these niggas, Dutch, because they talking crazy, bro. Hold me down, Dutch.
I ain't gonna hold you like hand. I fuck with hand.
Me too.
But like, he had a lot of basic bars that everybody giving him praise for. Yeah, he did, bro.
He did, bro. He did, bro.
He had like a lot of basic. If we compare it, all right. So here's me. I gotta take away Hands second from that stumble. 25K on the line. You know what I'm saying? Hands was spitting. Well, I gotta take away that stumble. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about 25K, I gotta go back to old rules. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Hand didn't stumble. I gotta give the second to Hand. Now the third round is tricky. It's tricky. I like the material even when he was going at Suge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But it puts me in a different place because I think back to I still give the battle to Hands 2-1. You know what I'm saying? But
you said Brooklyn Hands or Big Hands?
He gave it to Brooklyn Hands.
Brooklyn Hands 2-1. Even though I give the third to Hands, it put me in a different spot because I remember I gave the third to Chess when he battled Av. And I'm like, damn, should I still give it? But I said, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna rock out. Hands got the third. You know what I'm saying? Because even with that material, even with the material he had, like the governor issued race, that ball in the third round, the Biggie Bones display, like yo, he was wilding in that third.
Brooklyn Hands is different.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Versus what the Amazon angle, it was cool, but it wasn't really hitting.
It wasn't like a T-top Walmart angle. It was just like nigga had on a construction vest, bro. He didn't even have on an Amazon vest. Yo, bro, come on, man. What is niggas doing, bro?
He had some stuff in that set. He had some stuff though. The tactical 2 hands, like a tactical shooting, that was dope. The Pharaoh long as a staff, that was solid.
Yeah, that was solid. Yeah,
that was crazy.
But I That was solid, but it made the third round close, but I edged it to Hands. And in the first round, not even close. Hands was wilding.
Yeah.
I just think he spent too much time on shit. It's different, like at the end of a round, like when K-Rock, Summer Madness come in, like that's a few bars at the end. I think Brooklyn Hands spent this whole round talking about Suge. Like
it was a lot for Suge.
You have an op in front of you, bro. Like, come on, it's like you're not even thinking about this tournament. You're thinking about getting the Suge battle outside this tournament.
Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all take points away from Brooklyn Hands for pushing him and all that and almost fucking up the battle?
No, I love that. I don't care nothing about that shit. That's why I said don't cut that shit off, bro.
Nigga, France.
Culture. That's what we used to.
France gave the round a big hand because of that. He said he penalized him because of that.
I still gave Brooklyn Hands the first, but it does
penalize him
fuck
for
up
that
the
for
energy.
real?
I didn't. France did. Throwing France under the bus.
But he does fuck up the energy for Big Hand now going into his round. Like it just
Man,
does.
look.
You can't avoid.
But he pushed him dumb. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Big Hand was doing a little bit too much though. He came out the gate and he like pushed him. Like I didn't see what happened at first, so I was like, "Yo, Brooklyn Hands is wilding. Like, why you pushed him back like that, dumb hard?" But if you watch, bro, when the shit first started, bro, he went like 2 bars in. It wasn't even like part of the bars. He just like pushed them dumb hard. And Brooklyn Hands backed up, and he was like, "Yo, you see what I'm saying?" Like he was like, "Nah, if I wild out right," and then he pushed them back dumb hard. So I'm like, all right, these niggas. It was warranted, honestly. Like Brooklyn Hands turning up was warranted.
I love the intensity of the battle. Like that's one of the ones, bro. Like I felt like a punch was coming at any second, and I love that shit. that battle was fire.
I love that battle. You know what I'm saying? That's an energy that I like. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of battles I like. Like that's a pool table battle. That's a pool table battle. You feel me?
I'm not mad at Brooklyn Hands advancing. You know what I'm saying? I think that lyrically, what he does, nobody else in this tournament can do. And I like the entertainment value. I like the conviction in his delivery. And like I always say, I've been saying this since the beginning. You cannot teach what that nigga does, bro. You either can do that or you can't. And I like him being in the tournament and going to the next round. But again, listen, I don't kill me because again, I watched one time. I go back, I might feel a different way, but from what I saw that one time, I still feel like Big Hand got the second and third. That's just how I feel right now.
Now, let's get to the fans voting on this. Like, what the fuck like, yo, bro, it was like, yo, as soon as they spoke about this shit, bro, it was like, they was like, all right, we're going to go to the fan voting. All right, the fan voting is in.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I'm just typing hand like 3 times thinking that's going to do something.
I think that if they would have actually had a fan vote, it wasn't in the chat battle rap queue. It was, trust me, it was not in the chat, bro. I was in that shit the whole time. All of us was wilding on that shit, bro. Like everybody.
We was looking. He was like, where it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is it?
Yeah. So I think if it would have actually went to the fans though, I think Big Hand would have won.
That's what
I think Big Hand would have won, but I think Brooklyn Hands was supposed to win. Like I had him winning rounds 1 and 2, bro. But I think that third round talking about Suge, that being the last thought in everybody's on mind, would have just gave the battle to Big Hand. I'm just being honest. But if you look on the URL on their Twitter do got Brooklyn Hands winning. Not gonna hold you.
Okay.
The thing with the fan vote also that's kind of a problem is, and I'm gonna just keep it real, is kind of it's almost like a popularity thing, whether niggas want to admit it or not, yo. Like whoever's the more popular battler is gonna get the more votes. Unless a nigga choke, that's the only way that it's really going. You ain't vote, Core. Get out of here. That's the only way that the shit going really. Niggas said that the fan vote was the 2 niggas in the building. That was OD, bro. Niggas gotta chill.
Crazy. I've seen that. I've seen that shit too.
But yeah, so I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? How that turned out. The last battle of the night, we got Don Marino versus Easy the Block Captain.
For what?
Giving you all this airtime.
For what?
Because you're going home tomorrow.
For what? For what?
This early celebration,
For
baby.
what?
I like the energy. Let's
go. For what?
Yeah.
What have you done to think that you won't beat me?
More than
dog?
you.
What? How?
Tomorrow's the first
How?
time he's battling. Tomorrow's
That's
the first
not
time
true.
he's battling for the
That's not
smack.
true.
Tomorrow's the
I
first
was
time
there.
he's
We
battling
go
for the
hard 2
smack. Smack
times.
doesn't
I
know you
battled
for
in
the
front of
company.
Smack. What the fuck is you talking about?
Smack doesn't know you for the company.
You tripping. You tripping.
Smack thought you
How
was the camera
you
crew.
know?
Smack
How
thought you was the camera crew.
You tripping.
I said, Smack, this is easy. He said, who? I said, easy. He said, who?
Bro, you only here because you look different. You only here because you look different.
A lot of people didn't know how this was gonna go. The face-off, they threw Core name in it. They threw Tony Bro name in it. I think Cortez's name was even in the bars, if I'm not bugging. Like, it was.
I think it was. Yeah.
I don't know how niggas became the topic of the fucking discussion, but it was what it was. Then you had Don Marino, NWX. You had Easy the Block Captain, Street Talk. How y'all felt about this, man?
Man, we got it right. Easy the Block Captain won. We got it right, folks. Round of applause. We got it right. God damn it.
I think it's a lot closer than people saying.
God. I was worried for a second there.
Yo, I'm sitting here the same way, Dutch. When I was watching, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Is y'all niggas getting ready to tell us that y'all got Don Marino winning?
Who won round one? Let me ask y'all this. Who won round one?
Did I have Don? I think I edged Don the first.
I had Don winning the first. Even though, you know what I mean, I guess Twerk spoke about it. I don't really remember anybody going this in depth against Easy about it, like, and trying to expose him like that. Like, Don was like, I think round placement played a big factor in this battle.
Yeah.
I think that shit played a big factor. That's why niggas don't say that just to say that. Niggas don't just throw that word around like, yo, round placement. Like, yo, bro, shit really matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you... Yeah. And then
if second... If he ends off strong, we might have a different winner. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to keep it a buck. Don's first was his strongest round, or rather his trump card, and he blew it on Easy's first, which was his weakest round.
Exactly.
Right. So when he hit that, it put him against the wall. Like, damn, what I'm gonna do now? Because now his second round was his best round, but his first round was the trump card, the shock value. He could have put it somewhere else where it could have potentially beat another round of Easy. So.
Here's the thing with this battle, yo. I think people need to go back and watch that second round. I think a lot of times, and not just this tournament, I think in battle rap period, a lot of fans got real comfortable with the 1-1 is 1-1 is 1-1. Every battle is one. Everybody throwing their fingers is 1-1. It could be two. Niggas could choke 2 rounds. Yo, it's 1-1. It's like niggas got real comfortable with doing that, bro. And I think when you go back and watch that second round, it's not as clear as you think it is, bro. That nigga Don got in that, like I said earlier, when he got in that pocket, when he was like, the car spin him, his autism, like that whole delivery that he did, those whole like 8 bars was fire, bro, all the way through. Like he was jumping in and out of pockets that Easy really wasn't doing. I think that.
But to me, Easy second was his best round. That's the only thing what kind of fucked it up for Don. I think Don's second round was solid too. But I think he just got hit with Easy's best round after that. You feel me?
And didn't Don and then he freestyle a rebuttal in the second or some shit like that?
At the end, he tried to freestyle some shit.
Oh yeah, he did.
He freestyled something right at the end of the second round.
Yeah, I think
this battle was dope, yo. I want to try to do this the right way. First off, salute to Don Marino because he was talking this shit here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he did hold up what he said. The nigga did talk spicy. He did have a very good battle. But I feel like it's 2 things that hurt him. Number 1, that third round, he got winded. He lost his composure. I feel like his anxiety was up. He was trying to close the battle out strong, and he just started fucking up his round. And that's what cost him the third. And I feel like the other thing that fucked him up was, like y'all said, Easy had a good second round, but I felt like Easy, if you listening to this, my nigga, yo, whatever you did in the first, I don't know what that was. But when you got into what we know you for in the second and in the third, my nigga, you could have had the light 30, like the general, like fat. You was in your fucking duffel from the second all the way to the end of the battle. Whatever that was in the first, you was trying. Something wasn't working. I don't know what that was. It was not working. And I'm not mad at the angle that he tried to Don Marino tried to hit the Norbs angle and the twerk angle. I'm not mad that he tried to rehash that because they worked. And he dug deep with that material and then landed flush.
Yeah, he did.
But Easy had nothing. When he came out and started rapping, he had really nothing that matched that energy that Don had in the first.
If Don's second was in his first and his first was in his third, he'd have won that battle. With the same bars. Both of them had the same exact bars.
Say that again.
If Don's second round was in his first round and his first round was in his third round, he'd have won that battle.
And I think that's how he said he was going to do it.
Nah, I can't agree. I can't agree.
I think it was close. It was that battle. It was so close. I think it's closer than what people saying it is.
Yeah,
that's how I really feel about it.
Like I hear what you're saying, Ben, about the 1-1 shit, but I did have it 1 into the third. And then I just felt like, even though I felt Don Marino's third was better, it was just sloppy, in my opinion. I know a lot of people felt like Easy would have won, even if Don wasn't sloppy, but I just felt like him stumbling over his work, rapping too fast, probably trying to get it off in 2 minutes, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, it came out choppy at the end. And I think Easy stole that battle. Like,
yeah, that stumble in the third.
Tony, bro, this is where I gotta pack you up, Tony, bro. If you listening, this is where I gotta pack you up at.
Oh shit!
Talk about it.
And not even just Tony, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to all the judges real quick. You know what I'm saying? This is not like, you know what I mean? This is just me keeping it a bando with y'all because I fuck with all of y'all. I think when y'all explaining y'all who y'all winners are, I think I need to go round by round who y'all think won those rounds. Like, y'all can do it fast. Y'all don't got to give no long explanation like we doing right now. But be like, yo, I gave round 1 to this person. I gave round 2 to this person. I gave round 3. Because when you say, yo, I think this person was more aggressive. I think this person had more punches. And I gave him this battle. It almost is like, well, because I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. Tony Bro said, yo, I gave round 2 to Don Marino, right? But I gave rounds 1 and 3 to Easy. And I was sitting there watching it. I'm like, wait, what? Like, that don't even make sense right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Easy's round 1 was not, bro. That was not a good round from Easy in round 1, bro. So how did you give him that round 1?
He had me nervous after that first. That's how much I didn't fuck with it. He had me nervous. I was like, fam, I know you not about to backtrack and be somebody different in this battle when we've been gassing you coming into this joint. Like, I had supreme confidence. That first had me shook. I was like, oh no, please don't let this happen.
And like
I gotta get on Twitter and relive
talking.
Yeah. And again,
I don't want to hear no talking after this.
Hold on, Dutch. I see the comments. I'm not saying that the judges got it wrong. I'm not saying the judges got it wrong. I think they got every winner was supposed to win. I'm just saying, going forward, it would be much more clearer to the fans, like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas fans, they're gonna be mad regardless. Like, the fans gonna get mad regardless. I'm not gonna hold you. Right. But if you say, yo, I got round 1 this person, round 2 this person, round 3 this person. Rita, for instance, right? Exactly. Rita, you gave her explanation, right? But I'm not saying give some long, drawn out explanation. I'm just saying, yo, round 1, I gave it to this person. Round 2, I gave it to that person. Round 3, I gave it to this person. That don't take more than like a couple, like less than 20 seconds to do. Because now you got fans saying, and I'm keeping it a bando, really, you got fans saying, after you explained why you had this person winning, right? Just because that little part at the very end when you said, yo, niggas say I don't never ride for Philly. That one little part that you said, yo, Rita's mad biased, yo. You see, she only picked Philly because, you know what I mean? Like, and we all agree that. We all sit here and agree that fucking Don lost. You know what I'm saying? But
I wasn't tripping off her. When she said it, I thought, oh shit, that's not gonna go over well. But because Easy won, I didn't feel like niggas should have. He won clearly to me. I didn't feel like he lost.
But
if you could make the argument Don won, I would have been like, oh shit, that means something now. But because he won, at least to me, I was like, whatever, man. What's done is done. Easy won the battle, bro.
Yeah,
but you have to add that though. You know what I'm saying? You have to add that. Like, we know Easy won, but don't add that though.
Yeah, it's just hit funny.
Well, we got it. We think we got it right, yo. Let's go ahead and start bringing in the corporates. You know what I mean? See what some of these people got to say. You know what I mean? So let me start off with my guy.
Good day of battle rap though.
All together, definitely good day of battle rap. Yo, Paul.
Wonderful day yesterday.
Yo, Bodega. Que lo que? What's goody, my guy?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
What up, homie?
It ain't nothing to show a nigga love, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.